Grady Trimble is in Chicago with the details. Grady, good morning to you.
Hey, Maria. Good morning. Don't you just love all those robocalls you get? Well, now there's an agreement between all 51 attorneys general and the major telecom service providers across the country. Among those service providers is AT&T, also Verizon, T-Mobile, Sprint, and CenturyLink. They've all joined forces, and those companies agreed to do three things. The first is to provide call blocking technology. The next is to trace and investigate illegal calls. And finally, identify how robocallers are using U.S. networks. In other words, what entities are behind those robocalls. Now, you know how big of a problem this is, but just to put it into perspective, here are the numbers. In July of 2017, there were almost 84 million robocalls every single day, and the problem is only growing, about 150 million just last month. My colleague Connell McShane spoke to one of the attorneys general joining this force, this task force, and here's what she had to say about this pact.
Our phone providers, they hold the key to the kingdom, and it was great to have them at the table being willing to use the technology they have. Now we've just got to make sure that they use it and that we encourage others to use it so we can stop these calls.
And we should point out this agreement is voluntary at this point, but officials think preventing robocalls from getting onto U.S. networks in the first place will be more effective than trying to prosecute individual robocallers themselves. The agreement doesn't include, though, the internet-based phone service providers, which is a major source of the robocalls. Also, Maria, if you want to stop the calls right now, there are several apps available from AT&T. Verizon has their own, and then third-party apps, including one called RoboKiller, and my personal favorite, just because of the name, Nomo Robo. Maria?
Nomo Robo, I like it. Grady, thank you so much. Grady Trimble joining us there. Those calls sure are annoying.